You might think with a record number of women serving in the House and Senate, Congress's old ways of doing things would be changing. But a handful of freshman congresswomen say that sexism actually remains alive and well on Capitol Hill. CNN's Sunlen Serfaty reports.
It's systemic and it has an impact.
New freshman members of Congress are pulling back the curtain on what many see as a pervasive culture of sexism on Capitol Hill.
I guess I would say it's archaic sexism. You say hi to them and they'll say, hey, beautiful, or hey, darling, and that's just like every day that kind of thing happens.
California Democrat Katie Hill revealing a conversation she had with a male member of Congress about 1-minute speeches on the House floor. He joked to her that he can be a Mr. 5-minute man or Mr. whatever minute man you want.
And I'm like, ooh, he needs to know. People need to know that, like, you can't say that kind of thing.
These freshman women coming in with record-breaking numbers on Capitol Hill say they are confronting what needs to be changed by calling out the old ways directly.
And the only way it can be broken down is by seeing women as your peers, and over and over and over again, and having those kinds of behaviors not be accepted.
Georgia Democrat Lucy McBath facing comments from outside the Capitol, sexist attacks from this conservative radio show.
You're there to knock Lucy McBath back into the
hell
kitchen.
out. Go back to sewing stuff and needlepoint and things like that. That'd be great.
I laughed. I thought, this is just so archaic, these kinds of sentiments about women.
McBath firing back and raising money off it online.
It just fuels the fire for me and for all the numbers of women and grassroots organizers that are women that have been standing up.
New York Democrat Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, too, has been no stranger to hitting back. When criticism of her work attire spread online like wildfire within her first few days on Capitol Hill, she was quick to label pictures being taken of her clothes and backside as misogyny.
Just those little things kind of add up to a larger culture, but I do think that things are different now because we feel empowered to call it out and say, hey, that's not cool.
A huge part of that empowerment, their very powerful social media platforms that these women are weaponizing as they call out bias.
Highlighting a lot of the stuff that we've been dealing with that hasn't been okay, but we've just been told to grin and bear it.
And all this comes, of course, in the wake of the Me Too movement that has just been a wave hitting Capitol Hill, Jake, over the course of the last year.
All right, Sunlen Serfaty on Capitol Hill. Thank you so much.